yeah, we were talking. After that also we were talking, and it was in the month of January, I think. That is 2024, 23.
23.
We talked more about our future, and we decided for him to come. You talk. I'm talking too much.
We had to do the engagement, like, I guess, ceremony, right? With your church. So they set that up, and I was on video call, I think, when that happened. Because I couldn't come. I couldn't come again. I had to, because I would have to take time off of work, all those things. So we did it by video call, and then got blessing.
So it was funny because I was not there in Dimapur. I went home for my cousin's wedding, and I was there, and we suddenly decided to do that. So I was like, okay, before I go back to Dimapur, I have to do this. So I asked one of my friends, I called up my friend, my best friend. She was there in Dimapur, so I called her and like, okay, you go tomorrow, buy me engagement ring. And she said, okay. And she went to the store and she bought that ring for me. And she kept that ring in one store. And one of my best friend again, she went there to pick that one up. And she came to my hometown with that ring. And yeah, we, along with our church members, our pastors and all, and our family, we had engagement. And he was not there. He was there on the video. So they did the prayers and all.
Prayer, yeah. Before we did that, it was, our discussion was more of like, should we do this? Like, should we not? When should we do this? Or when's that? But I think we both kind of came to the conclusion, like, we're not getting any younger. So why should we wait? Let's see if we can do this year, right? Sometime. So after, and so then you did the engagement thing. You got blessings and prayers, and yeah.
And that's how we did our engagement. And we decided to get married in the month of March. Actually, my husband and I, we were talking about November, but if we get married in November, again it will take another 1 year for us to start preparing for our visa and all those things. So we decided to do it in the month of March, so that we can, right after we got married, we can start our visa process. That's how we decided. So we set the date and all for our wedding. And again, people started talking like, okay, maybe she's pregnant, because they're getting married just like that, without any plan.
Yeah, quickly.
We just like, okay, we'll go ahead with the wedding. And I didn't even give time for my parents to prepare for the wedding, so they were like, you should give us some time to prepare for the wedding and all. But my husband and I, we decided to do everything by ourselves, without letting our parents to do for us, for our wedding.
So we decided to do the wedding in March. So I plan to fly again, coming out for like two weeks this time. I think I came out for the longer time this
applied
time.
for 2 weeks leave.
Yeah. So I did that. Flew out again to Nagaland,
and he came just 3 days before wedding, right?
Yeah. So it was a little bit like, what if we missed the flight, or what if one of them is delayed, or what if a visa doesn't go through? Because Americans have a hard time sometimes getting into India nowadays. So
I was planning all along for the wedding, for the decoration,
everything.
For decorations, for catering, for videography, for photography, just everything. I was doing it, and I was worried, my parents were worried, and everyone was worried. He was about to come like 3 days before wedding, so we were praying for him, like, what if something happened to him, to his flight, what if his flight delay and all, we can just move back our wedding then.
Yeah. because everything was planned and paid for.
But it was so good.
Yeah, I made it, no problem.
God was, is, and still good for us.
Yeah.
So he married, and yeah, we got married. Everything went so well.
Yeah, the wedding was planned perfectly.
Yeah.
Also, before I came, I had to get my suit. Remember?
Yeah.
So she wanted me to get
Green.
a green suit. And I'm like, I'm going to have to pay a lot because nobody gets married in a green suit. So I went to a couple different suit shops.
Here in the US.
Yeah, here in the US. And I was like, have to get it tailored, have to get it finished, all those things. And everyone I went into, they're like, now we'll have to special order that and it's not going to come. I was like, what's going to happen? So then I went to this one department store and they had all these suits. I was like, okay, I'm going to look here and see if they've got the right color. All right, hopefully they'll have the right size. If they don't have the right size, then I'll get it tailored or whatever. So finally I was looking and I couldn't find, everything was black or gray or, that's it. All of them, blue, some of them blue, not one green. I was like, I'm never gonna find one. And somehow I found green.
One green.
One. And I called her and I said, okay, is this the right green? Or I sent a picture or something, is this the right green? She's like, yeah, that's the right green. And I was like, oh, please God, let this be the right size at least. The right size jacket. The pants I could get tailored. And it was, I think 44, which was my size is a 44 jacket. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's the right size. So I got it and I took it. I had to get the pants tailored and I think the waist and the leg.
Yeah, still it was short for you.
So I had to take that to a tailor, which was right around the corner, but they did it, finished it. And yeah, that was lucky. I was thinking I'll never find the green that she's wanting, never. And I don't have enough time like now because before the wedding to
and
find
I was like,
one there.
no, it
and
should be green.
yeah,
I don't want any other color. I was like that, right?
God directed me somehow to that one. I was like, hey, there's a green one. So,
Yeah.
Anyways, that was kind of the lucky story, right?
Even for my wedding dress, one of my friends, she's also married now, we set out to search for wedding dress. And the first shop that we went, we got that wedding dress.
Oh.
So my friend was like, for the first time I'm seeing someone getting their wedding dress in the first shop, trying for the first time, and she was like, I feel like everything is like fully prepared for you by God. Wherever you go and
Somehow,
whatever you do, it's like happening. So
Yeah.
she was more excited for me, like, okay, this is so good, I feel so good about it. And that's how I got my wedding dress too.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Dimapur, people do go somewhere to shop and all, but I just got my wedding dress, which I loved in Dimapur itself. Yeah. Even for the wedding card and the design, it was so simple, nothing like fancy, nothing expensive, but it was so good.
Yeah. Decorations came out the way you wanted it, right?
I was dreaming for that wedding decoration.
Not about her husband, wedding decoration.
We were not even around, so I was talking to wedding planner and I showed the picture, like I want like this wedding decoration, and they were like, oh, this is so good. Even they saw the picture of that wedding decoration and they were talking about it, like, why no one is doing this decoration like that. So, and one good thing is another wedding happened in Dimapur that day, on our wedding day, and we had the same decoration on the same day.
Oh.
So I was like, what if it happened day
Yeah.
before my wedding, or if my wedding happened day before my wedding?
Somebody would have said, you copied her.
Yeah, she have to change or I have to change, right?
Yeah.
So it's all God's plan for this couple. I don't know, they're strangers, but yeah, it happened like that.
Yeah. So we went through the wedding day, all the plans went and it was fine. And so then we went our separate ways. Some of her friends, guy friends, took me to the hotel so I could rest and clean up and get dressed.
Before the wedding?
Yeah, photographer came over and took pictures of me getting dressed. And Buka, your brother helped me tie my tie and everything, helped me get ready, and so
And
that
your
was,
friend, Toki?
Toki was there. He and his brother drove me around and took me to the
They
wedding.
did a lot for us.
Yeah, they helped us out a lot. Yeah. All of your friends, very good friends, very helped out a lot during the preparation and during the wedding day and everything. So we're so thankful to them. And then we went through the wedding ceremony and it went fine. And
Yeah, and after our wedding, next day, it was my best friend's wedding. So that was the first wedding that we attended as married couple.
yeah.
So we went to attend the wedding.
And again, Toki's brother took us all the way out there. It was like 2 hours drive to get there.
Yeah. So after that wedding, we went back home and we applied for our court marriage certificate. So we applied for that next day after our wedding, and actually we were planning to go somewhere out of India to go and enjoy our honeymoon, to be together, because the first time that we met was just he came and met my parents and me and went back, and he came back for wedding, and wedding happened. So not for like all this pleasure or for enjoyment, but we were in need of time
Spend time
to
together.
to be together and to know each other more, little bit more. So we were planning for that, but my husband had to go back after 3 days of the wedding again.
No, it was longer. I was there longer because I was there for a long time.
No, after wedding, I'm talking about that.
Okay.
We were there in the cabin, we came home and we went back.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yes.
but all of her family was still there, and so we did the court because we had to start the process for the visa for her to come. So we needed the wedding certificate, the official wedding certificate, and what they told us was what?
To come after 1 month.
Yeah, after a month you have to
We
come.
did all the application, filling up the form and everything, but they declare it in the newspaper,
Yeah.
and it will take 1 month. So they asked us to come back after 1 month.
So I was like, oh, I
signature.
can't stay for a month. I have to go back to work at least, and I'll have to plan to come back again. And
Yeah, so we had our honeymoon in
because
Denmark.
our honeymoon.
So we booked cabin 52 or something,
Yeah, I forget what the name
in
is.
Sovima. So we booked that for 2 nights and 3 days, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we went there so late. We asked them like whether we will get food and whether we can order something to eat.
Can we
So-
get food at the hotel? And they said, yeah, you can order whatever.
Yeah, there is a restaurant you can order. There is a menu. So we went there and we tried to order,
It
and
was too late.
they said everything is closed.
Closed. We
We're
were planning on
hungry.
having a nice dinner, stuff like that, and no, couldn't do it.
That was our first. We were like, okay, shall we eat? Shall we not? We couldn't make up our mind. And it was around midnight, I think. Yeah, almost 11.
It was late, but then we asked your
My
siblings.
sister, I called my sister and I was like,
We don't have any food.
can you guys bring something for us? And they said, it's so late to cook. And they sent my brother to see the tower in Dimapur, and from there he ordered something for us.
Yeah.
And that's how we spent our first night. And second night also, we made list for groceries and we sent it to my sibling, to my sister, and they shopped for us.
Yeah. We didn't plan on doing anything that day, so we just stayed at the hotel, at the cabin, and so then we're like, well, let's just have all of them come over here and enjoy time and spend time together and hang out.
So we invited even my siblings that next day because they helped us a lot and they were tired, so we had siblings, in-laws party.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and there, since there was a swimming pool, it wasn't very deep, but had a swimming pool, and the water was cold, but everybody wanted to swim and have fun. So we all kind of swam in the pool a little bit. Nobody knew how to swim but me, so we had a little bit of fun doing that, sitting around the pool and hanging out and talking. It was a lot of fun. So yeah. And then that night passed, and then the next day, same thing, kind of.
Yeah, that's how next day our honeymoon ended, and we came back home. My husband left.
Yeah, I had to go back. Had to get back for work, so we did find out that I needed the marriage certificate to start the visa, and it needed to be the government document, and I couldn't get it until 1 month.
1 month
after the wedding. So I had to plan to come back.
My husband came back in the month of April.
Yeah, I came back for a shorter time this time because I couldn't take that much time off of work.
Yeah, and we went there along with witnesses, and we got our marriage certificate.
Yep. So I traveled back and left her behind, and I went back, and as soon as I got back, I went and sent that document off and started the visa process and sent the application and the money and everything. And everything said that it usually took around a year, a little over a year, for the visa process to get approved. So that's what I did. I needed that document and sent everything, did the application and all that. And I think we waited 3 months until they finally said, okay, your application is in approval and it's getting processed. So after that, we're like, yay! And then it was so many months after that, we just waited.
Paperwork. I had to go here, travel there,
Yeah.
all this trouble for my visa.
Yeah.
And again, people started talking about us because my husband was all alone for the wedding. Nobody from his side came for the wedding because we decided like that.
Yeah, because it was too much travel and too much expense to ask somebody to take
We
that
had
out
to
to go.
travel all the way to Nagaland. It was too much for us to ask them, so we just decided like, okay, after we get visa and all, after I move to US, we can do some gathering as a family. So we decided that way with his parents, and they were okay with that. So people started talking like, okay, husband is not coming back anymore. Husband was all alone during our wedding, so maybe nobody knows about our wedding. And my mom started to worry about that, and I had a little bit misunderstanding with my mom also because of that. I was not angry with my mom, but I was like, don't listen to all these things. But being a woman, we tend to overthink. So people keep telling all these things to my mom, and like they were bringing examples of others, like, okay, those people got married, moved to US, and husband started to mistreat wife, and they had to separate and all these things. So my mom was like, what if something happened to you like that? Everything was going good, right?
Yeah.
But because of my passport, the address in my passport was not Nagaland but Bangalore. So I had to reapply for my passport.
Yeah, in America, if you apply for a passport, it's good anywhere, but in India, it needs to be
For
updated.
verification and everything.
Police certificate especially
Yeah.
has to match the district.
So if I
So
have to apply for police verification, I have to go to Bangalore for verification, and also it was too much. So I had to reapply for my passport, which took me 3 months, I think. That's how it
extra.
got delayed.
yeah, extra 3 months. Otherwise, it would have been closer to a year, maybe a little over a year from our wedding before we got it.
So our first anniversary was coming up, right? And our anniversary was coming up, so
So I decided, I was like, well, why don't I just come, because we'll celebrate our first anniversary. It's important.
together.
So that's what we did. Came for a short time, and we spent time on our anniversary, and then I came back. And not too long after that, it was in June, I think,
Yeah.
we got the final approval for her to go ahead and schedule her interview. that was like a big step. So we did that. She had to do her biometrics. She had to go to Calcutta for that, to the embassy, do biometrics and verify that she was the one doing everything. And so she traveled there with Aka, her niece. So I didn't want her to go alone, so she took her niece with her. And then after that, they got that, and that got ready for her. She had to go to Mumbai embassy for all the rest of it, for the medical checkup and for the interview. And usually they said the medical, and then a few days after that, or like maybe like
a week.
Like a week after the medical, they schedule your interview. So that's what happened. So you were there for about 2 weeks, I think. So she did her interview, and I was so nervous for her.
I went there early in the morning, 6:30. I didn't take my phone because they don't allow us to take phone inside.
So I was like, I couldn't help her at all. Like I was like, oh, this is it. What happens if they reject, deny?
So they asked us to stand according to our token. I went to one officer, and he asked me some questions, and to another officer. After that, they asked me to sit in one corner, and I was sitting there, and I don't have my phone, I don't know anyone, and I was, oh my god, I was so restless, and I was like, what if they reject my visa? And they called me after 1 hour, and they handed me that sheet of paper, and it was like, your visa is approved. My god, I didn't believe it, but I got it, so it was.
So that happened in June, and so then now we got approval, and now we had to book tickets. So I didn't want her to fly alone, because it's a long journey just to fly alone. So again, I had to come out, and we planned for August. So I came out early August for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we planned to visit.
Yeah, I had to go back to her hometown, and going to her hometown is a long journey and hard. Like the roads are bad, and it takes a long time to get there. So I went to visit her.
From Dimapur, we have to travel by road. Yeah. Everyone knows how it is, so we go by
so rough
Walker side. It was a long journey, but we had a good time with family, friends, church members, and
got to see your parents' home and see all their friends and go to church. We were able to go to church. I did stand up there and I thanked everybody. We did all those things in our hometown, and then went back, and then we got ready to travel. We packed all of these things that were sent for her.
Things like, oh my god, it was too much.
You packed all the food, and you still have food.
I left almost all my clothes. I didn't bring that much weight. But all the food stuff I had, like
food things,
big trolley bags, like 4, 5, 6, I think.
So many food things.
And it was like so heavy.
Yeah.
And we thought
I was weighing it, all of it, like it could only go like 50 pounds per each one, so I had to be really careful.
And we paid for another 2 bags, and we thought that 2 bags would be like, okay, for 15 kilos.
Yeah.
But it was just for a bag, and we have to pay for all those things, and we paid lots of money.
Like $300 extra just to get those extra bags. But,
yeah.
And then, so before we left, we were waiting at the Dimapur airport, and all of your family was there. All came to say goodbye, and everybody was sad, and everybody came up to me as we were gonna get ready to go in. All of your siblings and cousins and everybody was coming up to me, take care of our sister. Please take care of our sister. They shook my hand. Please take care of our sister. I was like, oh my gosh. Felt like the emotional weight, like they're saying goodbye to her, like going halfway around the world. So I was like, of course I'll take care of her. So yeah. And I've got the best wife.
It's not like people keep assuming that, okay, he's older than me. We have age gap, so people keep assuming. The first thing that people assume and comment on our videos, like, okay, gold digger, money minded, because of money she married him. Like people say that.
Come here for the visa and green card and to live in America.
Yeah, to live American dream and all these things. People still say that, but it's not about money. We don't have money. Of course,
We got enough to live.
God do provide us,
Yeah.
and He's been providing us for what we need.
Yeah.
But it's not because of money that we got married and all. Whatever we were doing and we did, it's out of love, respect, and we love each other so much, even if we don't say it
Yeah.
in front of the camera. I feel so
I'm
blessed.
not rich.
I'm so rich
I'm
because
rich in other ways.
I have this. So, yeah, we have the best in-laws, even if I'm far from home, far from my family and everyone. I don't feel alone here. My in-laws are so good. I'm not exaggerating, but forget about my father-in-law because they are men, right? The main role is mother-in-law. So she's so good to me. So sometimes I feel like it's like I don't deserve that to be loved like that. So
We have good families, so we're very blessed in a lot of ways. So, and
we are counting blessings, and every day it's like we don't deserve all these blessings that we are enjoying. But God's love is so wonderful. He's always there for us. When we look back, things like hardships and all, He was there for us all this time. He's still there for us. Like I've mentioned, this is our house. We are here for how many months?
6 months we've been in the house. So, and you've been here in America for over a year, since August. And our 3rd anniversary is coming up in March 2026. So it seems like time's flying, right? Yeah. So
Yeah, so many blessings and so many blessings coming up.
Yep.
So we'll share more on these blessings with you all.
So stay tuned, and thank you for listening. Hopefully we didn't bore you and it's interesting to you, but that's our...
I'm sure it's
How we
a little
met.
bit boring because people were expecting all this love story happening, but it was more like mature things happened between two mature individuals. So we were more like understanding, caring, affection, and all those things, right? Instead of puppet love. So that's it. Thank you
Okay.
so much, everyone, for having patience with us and watch our videos and video.
Thank you for subscribing, and
We'll keep each other in our prayers.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you all. Bye.
And I'll show you guys the fireplace, how it's going on. It
Yeah.
keeps crackling, the fire. So I'll
Yeah.
show you guys.
Yeah. Bye.
So we have 11 days till Christmas. Christmas is happening. Maybe our next video will be Christmas. My friends are coming over. Oh, that will be a surprise. I won't say anything more than that. So this is the fire in the background. Stockings up, fire.